And I oop. And I oop. Don't look at me like that. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, girls, and all variations of the species, welcome to a very lo-fi special episode 63 of the Unmonetisables, the official podcast of the FAWK Chronicles, aka the dumbest search for intelligence in the galaxy, and stepsister podcast to the Indi Scots network's Scots with Soul podcast. My name is Cpt Privilege, and I forgot to copy and paste in the rest of the titles, so I don't know the names of the other two people sitting next to me anymore. Introduce yourselves.
Honk.
Your name's Honk?
Yeah, Honk.
Dr. Honkside. I'm not sure if that's a racial slur or not, but we'll get there in the end.
Marcus Oberstein.
Marcus Oberstein. Jesus. I should never have given you two an opening to throw wrenches into the machine.
That sounds too much like a real name.
With me, through no choice of their own, are actually Dr. Darkside and Grandmaster Tech. This is the only show in the galaxy, folks, that expertly dissects your primitive planet's curatable culture in the form of trending and topical tat of the week. How are we doing this week, gents?
Pretty good. I've almost got that topical tat ready to put up on the merch page.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Is it FDA approved?
Maybe. We are in space after all, so fuck the FDA.
I'm
Bathwater.
I'm moderately binge drinking.
You're moderately binge drinking.
Binge drinking. I like that. I need that in a t-shirt.
I think you should quit right now. But what's really important is that the greatest news source of our time may be quitting.
Facebook.
No, Keemstar.
He quit years ago.
No, he quit years ago. He made an somewhat emotional, random snippet at the end of the last drama alert where he expressed that this will be the last time you will see him in this...
He's going to shave off the beard.
Amorphous-esque fucking insert statement that could mean fucking anything here.
The beard's getting itchy, so he's going to shave it.
No. He implied, like, drama alerts, he's done with drama alert. But as many people have pointed out, the King Troll, Keemstar himself, has pulled this bullshit before.
Oh, he's done it many times.
Not quite with the quitting, but I mean, he said he was going to start a podcast with Leafy and Grey Day. That never happened. He was battling the channels. That never happened. Sure, he said he was going to be doing something with Fusi. That never actually happened.
No, I think people misheard what he said, what he was going to be doing something with. It wasn't Fusi. Right? So.
Fusti, right. But he's fucking... He deconstructed the entire desk and like showed tweets of him doing it, signing bits of the desk and tossing it away.
This guy can afford
the empty room.
This guy can afford to have some designer come in and just rebuild the desk in about 5 minutes.
I mean, it may just be the studio, but the way he said it pretty much implied like he was moving on to bigger and better things.
Yeah,
which is really interesting for Drama Alert as a show. Is it going to continue? Are we going to get Nuda back?
No, it's not going to be on YouTube now. It's just going to be on TV. He's got
Nuda.
He's now
was
going
a part-time host whenever Keep Up.
I don't watch it, man.
He's now going to have his own TV channel. You know?
Yeah, no, you're not informed. You don't watch the news. Well,
so-called
like Keemstar TV. You know,
Kingstar TV. Well, it's like he's been promoting like the Minecraft Mondays after like the whole Fortnite Fridays.
I think
there's a chance there's a big company has actually started to go, you know what, this motherfucker knows what he's doing. He's got the finger on the pulse.
Have you seen what Microsoft are doing with Minecraft? Keem's got to be writing at that shit.
No, I'm not a fucking dweeb. I don't.
No, this is actually quite big, like.
All right.
But yeah, okay. You know, you just non.
Get your hands in your pockets when you're talking about things that are quite big, all right?
It's cold in a ship, right?
He's realising that he's ignored his children for years.
That's fucking outrageous.
It's true though.
How's he ignored these? He does like one YouTube video every 3 weeks. Spends the rest of his time on Twitter. And has fucking quad buggies that he rides about his massive estate on.
Just saying.
Yeah. I'd ignore my kids too if they could play out back and fucking never fucking be heard of again.
Dad, yeah? Can we ride the quad bike? Fuck off. No, I mean, here's the keys. Fuck off.
Well, I mean, the thing is...
You've got a segue.
His kids can...
that's the thing.
Destroyed.
His kids may be able to play together across the dimensions.
It's not working, just move on.
Of the back garden. But what's new is that we can play across infinite back gardens since Sony finally gave everyone what they were crying for. Crossplay is here.
Is it limited crossplay?
No, it's full. Any and all developers who want crossplay can now implement crossplay.
Good. It's about fucking time. I might actually be able to get a crew on Elite.
Elite, you fucking dork. Turn your Elite phone off, you fucking Elite fucking noisemaker. in your metal jacket, your fucking
spacesuit,
in your fucking droid jacket.
Oh, that's what it was.
Isn't it cute when it wears clothes?
It
Thinks it's human.
I was checking Facebook while I was fixing the solar panels.
I don't want to know what you call your fucking nutsacker.
Facebook
or your fucking.
So every time somebody opens Facebook, that's a teabagging then. A screen bagging.
No, the solar panels is what I was thinking.
Screen bagging me.
Solar panels is what I was getting at. But so fucking Sony have graciously allowed the rest of the, somewhat plebeian computing fucking
graciously
world to catch up. Yeah, well, they didn't have to do this.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with the hundreds of thousands of people constantly bitching at them every day about crossplay.
You mean PC dorks that pretend to be PS4 players? You mean Fortnite whining babies? I got my quad save because of my epic account. Fuck them.
That is a valid concern. Whatever it was.
You want to hear the real fucking TLDR? The whole fucking the motherfucking T was the video I dropped almost a fucking year ago now, addressing this goddamn my perfect crossplay cross save rant. And how y'all really don't know what you've fucking done. You have just doomed us all. No longer. I mean, if you've tried to play Fortnite with a fucking PC player, you're fucked. You got no chance.
Get good, bro. Get good, bro.
Yeah, get good at simulating the same as a fucking pre-nodal fixed keyboard.
That's all right. Your PlayStation can take a keyboard and mouse. You're fine.
You'll take a fucking keyboard and mouse into me.
You got the tools, man. Use it.
Let me sit there with a goddamn console and play keyboard and mouse.
It's not a console anymore. It's a desktop computer.
Listen, you only need a keyboard and mouse for fucking one thing. And that's using fucking Microsoft Excel and using fucking Microsoft Word and making spreadsheets.
Tell that to the original gaming machines.
Don't start with the original. You don't know the original gaming machines. I know the original gaming machines because I watched a really cool video the other day that tells you the first ever video game. Have a guess. Guess what it was. Guess what it was. You're wrong.
Solitaire.
No, that's not a video game.
Minesweeper.
No, it wasn't Minesweeper.
No.
You fucking
go on then Boomer, tell us the oldest video.
Okay, Zoomer. Fucking
Groomer.
It was Drafts, or aka Checkers. Technically,
that's a simulated board game.
It doesn't matter. It was a video game. It was a game that you played through video for the. But anyway,
you're playing a board game on a video screen.
I'm bored already.
Bored with this game. Well, this might excite you then.
Nothing much does. What's that?
No, it's like,
I love the moment of silence.
Yeah, I should never actually proposition to excite you.
Yeah, totally. I was trying to detract from that. Casual infraction there.
Aren't you excited to know whether or not the Joker said the N-word?
No, not really.
I want to see the movie, but I don't really care.
Not the movie.
That sounds like, is that the trailer? That's the hype.
Was like
the whole trailer is just 10 seconds. Did the Joker say the N-word?
Yeah. Joker.
But if you're unaware, that's folks. A Twitter account touting to be the Joker said in X amount of days, or it was like a month or fucking however many days, I'm going to say the N-word.
Norwegian.
And then every day it counted
Can't
down.
say it.
Narwhal.
It counted down that it was going to say
not a word.
The N-word. It started to gain some traction because people were like, well, obviously it's going to get banned instantly. And then about the day of, it released a video where it had several hundred DMs of black people saying, you get the pass, you get the N-word pass.
People of colour.
No problem, you get the N-word pass, bro. So it was fucking full on hype. And then he shake back did it.
Of course he did.
And then he got hacked. Because he shake back did it. And a bunch of parody accounts said it for him. It was like, that's Yeah.
You got a pass, bro. What were you going to lose?
Well, a classic case of damned if you do, damned if you don't, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Should he have then said the N-word to prevent having been hacked?
Maybe he should have said...
he got several N-word passes.
Maybe he should have said the slightly lesser N-word, not the hard N-word.
Oh, the
soft N-word.
Yeah. The soft? There's no such thing as a soft N-word.
The flaccid N-word.
What? Stop with the sexual puns, you guys.
Yeah, let's
try
just
to move it on from the boringness of arguing about the variations
the
of
legalities
N-word.
of the N-word. Right, okay. Yeah.
The etiquette.
The N-word etiquette.
The etymology. No, let's not go there. But yeah, well, that's all I've got then, motherfucker. You're so bored. Why don't we move on to the also fucking luminous and exciting Darkside's corner?
Luminous. Did you just say luminous?
Luminous corner.
That's funny. I've never heard you say luminous before. It was actually hilarious.
Because he's dark side, luminous light.
Yeah, I got that part.
Yeah. Don't tell me you got that part with your hands in your pockets.
Comfy, right?
Come on, story me.
Unmarried foreign couples can now rent hotel rooms in Saudi Arabia. There you go. The progressive.
Sorry, Joker N-word was so much more exciting than whether or not I could share a hotel room with my wife in Saudi Arabia.
It's not your wife.
Oh, yippee!
No. You could always share a room with your wife.
Where were you going to cancel
you're missing. You can now spend it with your significant other that you've rented for an evening,
as long as it's not a mutual life partner of the same sex.
Well, that's too progressive.
Gotcha.
No, you're not getting away with that. And you still can't have a beer. Alcohol's banned still.
Oh, God damn it!
But women are also allowed to rent a hotel room themselves. Even more progressive.
Aye, yeah, I'm sure they are. And then fucking cleaning. No, it's no cleaning. It's 5 guys got to come in and just fucking do unspeakable things.
Okay.
Is that out of the book?
Well, the women could drive, the women could do this, the women could do that. Yeah, they can.
Is that
but ain't going to
only
last
the king's
long.
allowed to have parties like that?
Like the fucking Instagram models in these countries, they do it, but they also get continuous death threats, and some of them get stoned to fucking death for doing it.
Is that out of the Harry Potter, the 5 Unspeakable Acts book?
Oh, fucking hell, you dork.
Yeah, that's the top shelf version of Harry Potter that you're never going to get in a kids store.
Habib Pottermore!
I'm not sure what we're insinuating here, but it's not.
I know, it's not good anyway. Let's move on.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's fine. It's not like we said the N-word on Twitter. We're fine.
So in other news, a guy controls a machine with his mind. Paralysed man moves in mind-reading exoskeleton.
I did actually read the story on this one. Have you seen the size of the processor required?
You've seen the video?
Yeah, it's quite impressive. But
not really.
For somebody controlling a machine with their brain, it's quite impressive.
It's still it takes him 3 seconds to make a step.
It's like early days of the first AI robot running.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah?
We need to unpack a couple of things here. First off, it's impressive for a guy with no fucking legs. Like Jesus.
I think he has legs.
Wow.
No, he has legs.
He's paraplegic.
He just can't move them.
Yeah, he's just spinal damage basically.
Without this machine.
So he can move his head, he can move, I think he can move a couple of fingers, things like that. But
fucking hell, it's like a mech.
The size of the chip at the moment though, the electrode plate that sits on his brain.
Yeah, they've got a picture in this article of
it's like half the size of a
skull
postcard.
and the 2 holes that they've had to drill through it.
Oh, fucking
so that
hell.
they can put the big chips inside his skull next to his brain. Yeah, it looks a bit gross.
They're pretty sizable,
Oh, man.
But, considering what they can do, guess where we're all going, gentlemen?
But what I was thinking, does it work both ways? Can the exoskeleton control him?
I'm pretty sure they will adapt it for
God.
tactile stimulation or something like that.
This is how the
when he
Borg
touches something, the
started.
electrode will zap a certain part of his brain or something. You know, when something's too hot, the sensory part of his brain will get shocked or something like that.
Are they just gonna? I think they should just strap a jetpack to him and put a machine gun in one arm and a kind of a rocket blaster in the other. And
you're now the paratrooper. Ha!
Straight away, yeah, the US military is going to contract this guy.
That was gross. Anyway,
The half-human drone.
No, it's like RoboCop. This guy's like the first Robocop.
Except cooler because he doesn't look all fucking... well, less cooler because he doesn't have as much shiny
It'd be
metal
like
on him.
Stephen Hawking is driving a tank.
Oh, fuck.
It's making Stephen Hawking the tank.
Yeah, I'm going to bring you black holes, motherfucker.
Hey.
Shoot.
Well, hey. That's a completely different vision there. Stephen Hawking coming at me in a tank and I would give you a black hole.
Have you ever seen a singularity? Here's a singularity for you. Poof.
You can zoom them with they fucking goddamn things. Strap one of them to your brain, it'll be fucking zombies coming at the fucking... Nut.
Next they'll be putting a tennis racket on the end of it. Anyway.
So Honk.
What?
His name's Honk.
Oh.
He's changing his name to Dr. Honkside. I don't know why. He's just...
So
I was going to say like honk if you're horny or something like that. Like what the fuck?
yeah, I mean, have you heard of the what's it?
Untitled Goose Game. Say it right for fuck's sake. Yes. No, I haven't heard of it.
Game. Have you not? It seems absolutely weird that a game so odd like this.
Well, explain it. What is it? I've never heard of it.
Yeah, they're turning it into
I've
a
never heard
skateboard
of the
game.
Untitled Goose Game where you run around bullying and annoying people and stealing things, and it's therapeutic and almost, you know, kind of cathartic. Of the large open map, and you play as a goose who literally just steals things, hides things, and moves things.
It is
with the
beaten
intent
one of
fucking
Nintendo's own highly anticipated games, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
Does it beat it? Fucking
Yeah.
damn,
Yeah.
boy.
You know why? Because folk are sick and tired of the same shit over and over and over and over again.
Apparently,
Here's something new.
They put it up for like some kind of crowdfunding thing or something like that, and they put out a little snippet of it, and it got so many hits that they realised that they had to make the game.
Yeah, it started off as a joke between
Yeah.
developers on
Yeah.
Twitter. One of them had tweeted a picture of a goose, and they were joking about its perfect dimensions from a game design perspective or some shit. And then literally, like you said, they'd done the little snippet, and that got... I remember that like it was like a year or two ago, maybe longer. And I remember seeing it then and thinking, oh, that's interesting. But then, yeah, the last fucking couple of weeks, it's been absolutely killing it. Folk are loving it. Not as big as the KFC visual novel game.
No
that
brand
dropped.
naming. We don't name brands.
That's brilliant marketing. Did you not see it?
No.
Everyone was playing it for like a couple of days. It was a KFC visual novel. You know, these shitty visual novel games, you're literally just fucking clicking through storyboard.
Like Cat
it was
for
all about,
Boyfriend,
like,
I suggest you go and
it was
play
all
it.
about the Colonel being sexy and, like, you know, falling in love with like a fucking KFC buns and chicken wings, and there was all sorts of weird sexualization of food. But yeah,
I think this is a bit more wholesome.
Yeah.
I like the fact that this isn't really attached to a brand. Like
well, it's wholesome, but there's bullying in it. It encourages bullying. It should get cancelled.
it says
And
that
stealing.
they followed
Yeah.
they followed the format of the Hitman games. But yeah, the game was compared to the Hitman series in which Agent 47 concocts elaborate schemes to take out its targets. The guy says the team definitely drew a lot from Hitman games, but wasn't intentionally. We wanted small moments of mischief and gradually gravitated towards stealth games, but they wanted to make it more humorous. Yeah, they realised this was very rich for the kinds of comedic moments that we were trying to add to our games. You know, it's interesting. It's kind of like a meme-based idea.
Yeah,
but it's kind of funny. It's kind of wholesome.
But it's not catching hats on a memster's head, so it's better.
Yeah, there probably is subliminal elements of bullying where you've got to objective lock the wimpy kid in a phone booth. You know what I mean? Like that's
Right, but there's dumb shit. It's like you're
Does it
being a
encourage
dick
bullying?
goose in general. You'll stand outside like a farmer's little fucking gated fence, fucking front garden.
The goose
and
isn't morally righteous. The goose sits the goose sits outside of the goose sits outside of human morality. They aren't causing trouble because it's the right thing to do. They're doing it because they're a goose.
Yeah,
So says the creator.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Next one.
That's all. Binge drinking helps men woo women by proving they are healthy and strong, scientists claim.
Oh my god.
Oh wow! So you've got you've got two things.
Research suggests that heavy
Counteract
consumption
each
of
other.
alcohol tells a potential mate that the binge drinker is healthy and strong because they can withstand all the fucking drink.
Or they're just a raging alcoholic.
They can withstand the drink, but their fucking livers are inferior and it's spreading fucking all kinds of God knows what diseases.
Yeah.
And
I'm
when they
healthy and
procreate with their weak livers. And
I'm
weak
healthy and
fucking
strong apart from
systems.
the raging cirrhosis that's invading my body right now.
Psoriasis and
No. Apparently, heavy drinking among young adults delivers a sexual signal that demonstrates their worth.
Wow.
Oh, yes, okay.
Wow.
That's it. So when are we getting the keg party on
It's
it?
not, they're getting something well confused there. It's not a sexual signal, it's an ambiguous signal that you're slaughtered and can't make any decisions outside of your fucking baser instincts.
Yeah, whoever wrote this was absolutely pissed drunk at the time and they were thinking they were acting like Sean Connery, but in reality they were like, hey, oh God.
That sounds like it was written by a fucking drunk. Totally. Yeah. Sounds like it was written on a weekend binge. This was written by a student, wasn't it?
Or controversial. It was written by a woman to try and make guys more drunk. So
here's another take on it. Data from the UK and other countries shows binge drinking is more prevalent among wealthier individuals, potentially reflecting affluence and a possible mate. So, not just that they're going to be strong, but they're
sure, because nobody can buy 2,000 bottles of white shite. Versus,
it's like the old,
bottles of Chardonnay.
The old fat guys were more attractive somewhat because it showed that they could eat more, kind of,
Look at my genetics, they're fucking amazing. Could I withstand all this shit I'm throwing at myself? Former Pentagon official says, exotic material samples from UFOs are currently being analysed by experts and could provide some sort of definitive conclusion about the existence of aliens.
Okay, if there are UFO samples, period, that kind of is definitive, you would imagine?
Yeah, I don't know why they're examining what we jettisoned out the airlock the other week, because that's the wrong kind of samples.
That's it. What is the definition of exotic material?
I
hope they were wearing hazmats, that's what I'm saying, but fucking... I'm sure the ex-Pentagon official said so. Cool, yeah. Go. See, when you retire, go just disseminate some of this information.
So the person who used to work in the five-sided anus is now saying this stuff, and it makes me want to believe it. Why?
Exactly. Fuck them all. Red herrings, the lot of them.
Don't call them red herrings.
And while we're at it, readjust where we're shooting the fucking waste disposal unit, please, for God's sake, before they catch us.
Do you want to pick a country?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
America.
Pick the last one.
America.
That's just
that's where we were shooting.
That's right over Lockheed Martin's HQ.
Well,
I was going to
maybe.
Or Saudi Arabia.
Wow.
Just generally Saudi Arabia. Over that's not racist. Nothing racist in that. Over hotels.
Over hotels.
You know what? How about we just? How about we just?
I don't know where I was going with
You know what? How about we just do it like that old TV show, The Dice Man? Just roll a six-sided dice to choose the continent, and then roll a six-sided dice to choose the country. Done. Whoever gets it.
Who has a six-sided dice?
Well, I've got a 20.
You fucking dork. I knew you did.
You knew I was going to do that.
Oh, it was so easy.
Exactly. It was so easy. Perfect. It was just set up just nicely.
Speaking of set up just nicely. Is that you?
You done, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Good. Somewhere good.
Don't yam. That's insulting. That will go down as an evil moment from you. Okay. That was the segue. That's all you're getting. Twitter moments.
That was the worst segue you've ever come out with. Besides the other worst segues that you've come out with.
This section is so fucking good of the podcast. It needs no introduction. All right.
Sorry, what?
Go.
I thought you were introducing something.
Hit play.
Miley Cyrus just wants to eat her. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Ashai? Ashai ball and kiss Cody Simpson in peace.
Say the whole sentence again.
Miley Cyrus just wants to eat her ashai bowl and kiss Cody Simpson in peace.
Good. Do it off of Twitter.
After a video of Miley Cyrus and Cody Simpson kissing in LA began to circulate, the Slide Away singer released a statement addressing the situation.
She's only slide away because she's covered in so much
Men,
grease.
especially successful ones, are rarely slut shamed, she said. Can't I just have a kiss and an acacia bowl?
Honestly, this is like when somebody puts out a message on Facebook saying, I can't believe this, ... This is the celebrity press release version of that.
It's the fact that she had to address the situation.
Nobody
What
cares
situation?
what situation you've magicked up in your own fucking head.
It wasn't her, it was everyone else slut shaming her. She's just trying to have a snog and an acacia bowl.
It's everybody else's opinion of her.
A bowl of acia.
Yeah.
Bowl of Asia. He's wanting a bowl of her Asia.
Ew. Have you seen that thing?
Honestly, she's such a hipster, man. She can fuck off.
You leave her alone. She was an absolute
hatred is strong with this one.
Fuck off back to hipster land.
I thought you were going to say she can fuck off
With her-
backstage.
with her-
She
however
probably
you
does quite
pronounce it, bowl.
frequently.
I'm sorry, I know the term is actually, means a dress sense or what have you, but the term hip in Miley Cyrus should never be anywhere even close.
Yeah, she doesn't have
those
hips.
letters. That's true.
Yeah, she's just like a straight pencil figure.
She can't act and she can barely,
fucking body
barely
shame.
fucking sing.
Body shame and slut shame and sing shaming. God damn it, what have we become?
Miley Cyrus shaming. That's alright though. It's
act
Miley
shaming.
Cyrus.
All right, over here. Right, come on.
Sesame Street is moving to HBO Max and the response has been mixed.
You gotta say it. And the response has been mixed.
No, I'm not mixing it up that much. New episodes of Sesame Street in the US will be available exclusively on HBO Max, a subscription service.
Keep going.
As part of the deal, the episodes will eventually make their way onto free-to-air television, but the decision still sparked a lot of discussion about the show's accessibility.
Is that like the American version of Channel 5?
Probably.
Yeah.
Like it's just moved to a really dull channel.
yeah.
But it's the
Sort of.
fact that, like, this
gives a
was
fuck,
kind of
yeah.
funny because I looked into about the comments of it and it didn't have a mixed reaction. It just had lots of people going, meh, I can't believe they're putting Sesame Street behind a paywall and folk
Alright, it's a pay.
will never
Yeah,
be able
absolutely.
to see it. Oh my god, no one actually read the fucking article.
Yeah, to say, like,
not one
2
person
weeks
read the
later.
article that says, yeah, in a couple of weeks' time it'll be fucking free to air anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going exclusive on their first and then coming out. And every fucking tweet and comment
Yeah.
was someone bullshitting and bitching.
You know the only thing that does, though,
What?
right, is this has been proven time and time again. The only thing that paywalls do when it comes to TV shows like that is make other kids more privileged. Oh, your parents can't afford to pay for Sesame Street. Oh.
Isn't the whole of America behind a paywall?
I've seen that episode 2 weeks ago.
Isn't that what Trump was building? He was building a paywall.
A paywall.
Yeah, you must pay for entry. I'm
sure
pretty sure that people in the White House have heard that a
Pretty much what
lot.
it comes down to.
Don't say pay for entry. But hang.
It took you way too long to catch
Besides
that
it,
one.
that-
Only in Saudi Arabia.
Besides that, I really don't think the target demographic of Sesame Street are going to have a huge problem with privileged bullying.
You'd be surprised.
Toddlers in fucking kindergarten
You'd be
beating on
surprised.
each other going, yo, mommy, don't have HBO. I don't know that's why children sound like, but I don't regularly emulate children's noises.
I bet you there's some videos out there of toddlers being little assholes like
Getting
that.
bullied.
Yeah.
But it was like Insta Karma compilations and children just battering each other.
You always thought the children videos were funny and cute. You were wrong.
Next, the next on screen.
Martin Scorsese compares Marvel movies to theme parks, says they are not cinema. Legendary director's hot take on comic book movies is receiving, again, mixed reviews.
Mixed.
It's always mixed reviews. Stop fucking fence sitting. That's a mixed review.
It's a clickbait bullshit.
Exactly.
Like, read the rest of it.
Gangs in New York was a bit of a theme park of a movie, to be honest.
Hey.
Come on, Scorsese, come on.
Hey. Like, I get it, but you just sound like a salty old fuck, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of that shit at cinema these days is kind of fucking trash popcorn cinema.
But so
arguably.
what? People
Cinema
like
died
that.
last
Theme park
century anyway.
cinema, But it was like, if somebody pointed out, they were like, well, this Joker movie in comparison,
I can't wait to
the
see
Dark
Joker.
Knight trilogy, and like even like some of your more comedic ones
sometimes-
have been if you stripped away the superpowers, there was some good fucking character-driven stuff in some of these films. Arguably not all of them, or even most of them.
Like,
but
if you spend all your time going out to the pub, sometimes you need a wee trip to the arcades.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
his point, and it's pretty fair, is vast majority of cinema is like a fucking waste ground.
Well, you
But
mean
to
since
say
the
that it's
1990s?
not
True.
cinema, and he was specifically targeting. Well, it would seem it was aimed at, or implied it was aimed at, Marvel movies or comic book movies, which is kind of fucking unfair to just single that the fuck out and say that isn't cinema.
Yeah, because there's way worse. I mean, look at some of the B movies from back in the day as well.
Hold on, did he say Marvel? He said Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Marvel ones are worse than,
yeah.
in terms of that, than like
Marvel ones are better.
Nolan's Batman movies have a bit of redeeming, like,
Yeah,
cinematic
but-
quality to
Are
them.
you going to argue Iron Man 1 isn't cinema? Because then I'm going to tell you, fuck off. Robert Downey Jr. nails it. It's a great fucking tour de force of character development. He goes from being the cocky know-it-all arms salesman to seeing the damage that it's causing, to literally nearly dying from said damage and then fighting his way out of that into actively spending the rest of the movie trying to fucking fight.
It meets the minimum requirements, is what I'm saying.
Well, and therefore it is cinema.
Of having an arc of character development.
Therefore it is cinema, though. Therefore cinema. Deadpool. You're going to say Deadpool isn't cinema?
Deadpool's a better movie than Iron Man.
Ooh, yes it is.
See? So it just all straight up falls down to opinion.
Yeah.
Some people won't watch any of those
no
because they're
Marvel
like,
movie is like 3 Billboards or something. You know what I mean? Like there's there's not really.
Well, technically it's not Marvel, but Old Man Logan was pretty decent.
that was still passionate.
Pretty shit hot. That was cool though.
But that's him deliberately going out the way to do something different, like Joker.
Yeah. I really like Ant-Man. I really liked Ant-Man, specifically. Like we were talking about Roar Thagnarok.
What?
Yeah, I said it right the third time.
I'm not allowed to say that word.
I said Thag, TH. I reversed the Thor with the rag. Did you not see what I done? God's sake.
Demonetized. That's one
Yes,
of the
that was amazing.
demonetized.
I'm going to say the F word.
Fortnite, shut up.
But like it had a good
Yeah, you got that one.
on lore. I like that. But like a lot of these movies have a good element of writing going on behind them and work going and heart going into them and trying to tell an individual story. Like the Guardians of the Galaxy, arguably everyone was really behind that sort of shit as a standalone
thing
kind
is-
of tale. The latest Spider-Man, or no, the first Spider-Man in this new reboot had real heart and tale and writing to it.
I think he's just butthurt because he's not really had many jobs.
He's not had any offers of a
Yeah.
Marvel movie.
Yeah,
Is that what
exactly.
he really wants to do a Marvel
you
movie.
You want to see a Martin Scorsese Marvel movie?
Oh,
Wow.
they've approached him and he's handed them something that they've looked at and been like, nah, bro,
Yeah,
that's
no,
a
we
little
can't
too
do that.
pretentious or deep or dark. We
Yeah,
can't sell
exactly.
this
I want to see
to
like
kids.
the Goodfellas version of Thor. That's fucking amazing. Yeah.
Goodfellas version of Thor. The Goodfellas Avengers, tell you, like.
The other thing as well is
Do I look like a fucking Norse god to you? Huh? Do I look like a fucking Norse god? What do I make you want to pray Odin? Huh? Fuck's sake.
yes, I like it. Let's do that. Scorsese, do it. Make it so.
No, I prefer to Taika Waititi, even if I can't say his name right. His versions. Next.
Despite security scares, Joker pulls in a record 13.3 million in previews.
I like the term security scares.
Did they? Yeah.
You mean mainstream media scares?
Yeah.
You mean how they were begging and gagging on a white fucking shooter to just open up?
Police were on
Don't
high
say
alert
begging
or
and
something.
gagging on a white.
Yeah, they had police at some of these shows
To me,
searching
I
people.
implied that they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, did they? I was wondering that.
Straight up.
Shit.
Exactly. All because
Mainstream media talking about his fucking asshole.
They're baiting like a second.
Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
Second
exactly.
shooting.
Batman shooting, yeah.
Yeah.
Dark Knight shootings, exactly. The theatre that does the Dark Knight was refusing to show this.
I'm not surprised.
That does the Dark Knight, that had the Dark Knight shooting in it, refused to show this.
But that's the kind of hype you need to sell a movie, though, right?
Aye.
Shit.
I mean, that's basically what they're saying is they gave in to terrorism.
Is that terrorism? No,
it's white terrorism.
No.
Yes, it's white nationalist terrorism by the mainstream standards.
Especially not the Dark Knight shit.
He had a manifesto as a terrorist.
He didn't have a manifesto.
He had a fucking...
No, he was crazy.
Everyone's got a manifesto.
No, he was crazy.
Oh, it doesn't matter if crazy. If he wrote something down.
That one wasn't politically motivated.
Yes,
he was just a crazy guy.
He had a political...
Like Joker's a crazy guy.
Aren't politics themselves crazy?
Is Joker a crazy guy, or does the
Or is the rest of the world a crazy guy?
Is he a terrorist, or is he a crazy guy? Or is the rest of the world a terrorist, or is the rest of the world a crazy guy?
Speaking of the rest of the world being a crazy guy,
Joker's just chaos.
120 descendants stake a claim to the Hyderabad. Yeah, Nizam's 35 million fund. This just sounds like one of those scam emails to me. You know what I mean? Like,
it's like a Nigerian...
Yeah, it's a reverse way that 120 people are like, you owe me money. I'm related to Hyderabad.
Please send me $300 for a plane ticket. You know? After a UK court ruled in India's favour, a fund worth 35 million or $43.1 million, just in case you couldn't be bothered converting that, could now be divided among 120 descendants. Have they been like genetically tested and stuff like this and properly proven to be the descendants?
Or did they actually stake the claim? They weren't just claiming it was them. They actually have a claim to it.
Yeah,
that's fucking weird.
That's it. What's the proof? What is...
To me...
You know?
So what's 35 divided by 120?
Shut up.
Less than 100,000 each or something.
Yeah, no, it's 35.
100 odd, enough to buy a house or something, right?
How many 12's going to 35?
I don't know. I'm not mathematically gifted, right?
But they'll get 291,000 each.
Enough to buy a house or something, or a couple of houses.
But $250,000 each.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucking no bad.
Which won't go for that far nowadays.
No, and
that's how much it costs to bring up a kid.
Yeah, but how much?
So you might give me $250,000, I'll fucking make it stretch, pal.
Make what stretch?
$250,000.
You, right? We've to stop with the fucking
innuendos. Yeah, is that the word you were looking for?
Fuck's sake.
What was I going to say there, though?
Or innuendos, is that what you were looking for?
I don't know, he's skipping so fast. We were having a really good Joker conversation and he just hijacked it with this shit.
Yeah, put what back up?
Oh, what? You've forgotten what you just put up?
Bad.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one back up.
Super bad.
Yeah, like, that's not even going to go that far anyway. You can only buy like one super yacht with that anyway. Even if you got all of it, but no.
Or you could buy 100,000 tiny yachts.
Yeah, why do you need a super yacht? What the fuck are you, Superman or Superwoman?
This is an opportunity for the TV like show of a century.
What did you buy with your Hyderabad?
No, to put 120 people on one reality TV show to win the 35. Only one of them
could win. Death in a battle royale.
Yeah, I doubt. Yeah, maybe, but I doubt you get away with that. But something like that. Like they have to eat the most.
Well, like the circle or whatever.
Like the Lost in the Jungle thing. You know, whoever eats the most grasshoppers gets a 35.
That's been so.
They're Indian though. They probably, you know, they'd all eat a lot of grasshoppers.
It's been so overdone, right?
Wow, that's not racist.
Wow,
eat grasshoppers.
You know what?
I'm just amazed that they eat grasshoppers. That's really interesting.
You know what I think it should? I think they should actually have like they should put each contestant through like a real life played out version of the Wolfenstein games, like the original, where it's just corridors of doors opening, and see how long it takes them to go crazy in those constantly fucking maze like corridors.
A never ending maze that doesn't have an end.
Fucking sadist, man. Like, what the fuck is that?
We'll just get to
torture them to death.
35 million, man.
We'll give the money to charity. We'll give the money to a cat and dog home, and we'll just watch them endlessly in a maze until one of them dies.
No, that's evil.
No, you do that
At
old
least
one that was like,
choice.
What was it, The Room or whatever, where they literally locked them on a big glass fucking cell thing, and the ticker counts down, and for every fucking like minute or hour that they don't decide they're losing money, and it goes for like, it was like $1 million or something, and it just ticks down.
See, if that was Scottish folk, that'd be over in 10 minutes.
They all have to decide on one person.
I don't know, so a lot of Scottish folk would rather the money burn because it's warm.
Right, they would fight to the death till there was one left. It would make perfect sense.
£1
Scottish
left.
folk are that tight that the game show would be over in 10 minutes.
They wouldn't even care about the money, they'd just fight.
Maybe. Depends whether they're from Glasgow.
How do you know folk are tight? I don't know if I know. Anyway. Next.
Yeah. Oh, talking about tight, House of Commons Speaker John Becker has lost his voice.
Thank fuck.
It was funny as fuck.
On a day when Prime Minister Boris Johnson will make a statement to the House of Commons on Brexit, John Becker is dealing with a challenge of his own.
He
His
actually sounded like that.
distinctive voice is somewhat hoarse.
Fuck Bear-cow.
Yeah.
He's a slut.
That's why he's feeling hoarse.
Ew. Well, anyway, I think this next one should at least alleviate any of your worries, Darkside. I think this will put an end to your John Connor-esque fucking streak on screen.
The robot uprising that isn't here just yet. As Conchi discovered when an apparently real person responded to his text about a dentist bill, the robot uprising isn't quite here yet.
Eh?
I have no idea.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't, does it? So
how does that end up on the fucking
It's
news?
written by a robot.
How is that news?
he texts a dentist bill thing that was supposed to be automated,
All right.
but he got a human response. See, all your worries about AI are just, over the top, Darkside. Don't worry about them putting things in people's brains and making them mechs.
Never say putting in that.
How do you know that wasn't a robot that was that good that it seemed like it was human?
Exactly. You guys mistake me for being human sometimes.
Ah, well, that's just
So,
Yeah, they made you too good.
yeah, that's the problem.
That's questionable. Right? That is questionable.
Not if we actually patched them into updates, he would fucking overload and explode and burst into flames.
You were the version 1, like the version 1 of the Matrix.
Excuse me, I have had some patch upgrades.
We tried to make it perfect. It ate itself.
I have had some patch upgrades, I should have said downgrades since then, right? Okay?
You're a fucking
Patch this, bitch.
That about wraps it up for episode 63 of the Unmonetisables. As I quickly scroll to the bottom of my notes and find out if you made it this far, we genuinely appreciate your listenership. Genuinely, cheers. If you've actually been listening, fucking gen up, man. Cheers, well done. Sorry for the slight delay or missing 1 or 2 shows in the past weeks. This time I blame myself. It's alright.
Yeah,
I'll take
we
the
got
blame
free pass.
as the great captain always should. But
Like a Wheel of Fortune
take this
moment.
burden on my shoulders.
See, if it's something
myself.
if it's something that's good that's happened, we don't want you taking the perks for it. If it's something that's bad that happened, we're quite happy for you to call yourself captain.
The fucking perks. I want to know about these fucking perks. We'll be divvying up perks.
The only thing
in
that's perking up was my middle finger, right?
Oh,
so shut up.
God. Again, don't say that with your hands in your pockets. But if you're feeling as frugal as Private Mr. Feudal, give us a wee pound off you over on Patreon. And for those watching on YouTube, while you're here, feel free to fake quit all over that subscribe button. Links to the Discord can be found on YouTube.
Hopefully, with your help, we'll be able to crowdfund a holiday to Saudi Arabia
No, we won't.
in the near future.
And I'm not staying in the room with you. That's not okay. The FAWK Chronicles are part of the Indi Scots network, where every single Thursday I will be streaming on Twitch at Indi Scots for Roleplay Thursdays, and 6 nights of the week. So there'll be a bevy of Scottish talent streaming, playing together, and podcasting, cross-playing together. But oh fuck! I just ruined the end of my thingy. So fucking jump in, say hi, say what's up. If you're looking for other Scots and other like-minded, streamers and entertainers and content creators, be sure to hit up the Indi Scots on the Discord as well. Well, until next time, this has been Captain Privilege, Grandmaster Tech, and Dr. Darkside signing off. Closing hail and frequencies, ending communications, and gonna go say the F word.
Wish you'd lose your voice.
Fuck you. Fortnite you.
Nice.